Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is I want to discuss a pair of sneakers. Y'all know this pair right here, the Travis Scott Velvet Brown Low, and I want to discuss why I think this pair is actually going to be surging up in price this summer or around back to school time. It could be later this year, around Christmas time. I feel like that could make maybe a little bit more sense. But aside from that, the reason I think these are going to rise in price, I will discuss it in this video because I think these are going to end up being a very, very good hold. Of course, it is a Travis Scott sneaker. It's the Mocha colorway. It was fairly limited and hard to grab for retail. I feel like those are all the reasons that you really need for a sneaker to go up in price. But there's one specific one I want to show you guys, and you already see it in the smaller sizes. I mean, they're touching $500 in like size 6.5, which is nuts. So I'm not selling my smaller sizes, but let's get into it. If y'all want more content like this, then feel free to subscribe and like down below. And let me know if this is a pair that you've added to the collection or ended up copping for retail, and what your plan is with this pair. Did you wear it? Are you holding it? Let me know. Or did you already sell yours? And also, feel free to check out the Whatnot Lives down below. Shout out to everyone who tuned in yesterday. We sold, I think, 125 plus things. We did 5 plus giveaways on tons of tees and vintage items right there. So if that's the type of stuff you guys are into, we also did these. Someone won them, started them at $1. I think they went for about market, so I was hoping they'd go for a bit more than that, especially with the reasons I'm discussing in this video. But yeah, check out the deals that we do every day, or not every day, every week on Whatnot. We go live once or twice a week. Check it. And of course, us at Resale Vision down below. Don't forget some of the under-market sneakers that we do in there. We've been doing some of the Tourmaline SBs recently. We did a couple things yesterday. We're going to do more today since we'll have a bit more time tonight. But of course, it's Mother's Day, so hopefully everyone's spending some time with the fam, you know what I mean? And if not, just take some chill time to yourself and, get ready for tomorrow, the start of the week. That's pretty much it. But let's get into why I think this sneaker right here is going to be going up in price. There's one main particular reason I want to show you guys. So let's get into it. So obviously a very wearable sneaker. I feel like that's one of the main things I can say about this colorway. Of course, with the pictures and just online photos and videos, it looks like it wouldn't be a very wearable colorway. But when you see it in hand, you're like, okay, this actually wouldn't be a very hard shoe to wear, right? And also you can see some of the other details, right? The cactus jack right there. Everything blends in pretty well in this sneaker, in my opinion. But aside from showing you guys what they look like, because y'all know what that sneaker looks like, right? They've been out for a few months. You might even have a pair. So you know what they look like, right? But let me show you why I think these are going to be going up in price. I have one particular reason, so let's get into it. All right, so as you guys can see, the current pricing that we have on these between a range of about $450 to $500, or not $500, excuse me, I would say, let's just say $300 to $450, right? Because some of the larger sizes are going for a bit less, and some of the bigger sizes, or smaller sizes, are going for a bit more. So, if I can speak correctly, excuse me, y'all can see 6.5, 5, 5.5, 6. Those are all going for more. Those are very, very limited sizes, always with Travis Scott sneakers. They're going to be harder ones to hit. I've actually had decent success going for 6.5, but like, you know what I mean? It just, sometimes, some of these sizes are not very easy to grab, and you're not always going to have success targeting them. But my personal prediction and why I think these are going to be surging up in price. Take a look at the smaller sizes right here. So you see size 6.5. You've seen this with size 9 as well. Look at that. 1,114, 953, 1,102. People are just going out the way and paying nuts prices on these in different regions. Obviously, I don't think these sales are within the US, right? Because keep in mind, StockX has a bunch of different regions, right? Where they list their products and things go for different prices in different regions, right? So these are obviously overseas sales, I believe, right? Where there was just less pairs of these dropped. So they're going to go for more. But look at the asks on these. There's none listed. There's none listed. Look, 3 more at $470. Then 1 more at $496. And then look, we're at $540. Then we're at $600. Then we're almost at $700. And look, this is not the only size with this. Look, take a look at size 9. Not a lot until we get to $400. Look. And then until $450. And then look, we go right here to size 11. A little bit different. There's more listed. But you see with some of these smaller sizes, right? Size 9, just some of the more popular sizes to wear, right? Or popular lady sizes. There's just not many listed. I mean, even 9.5, look. There's not many listed. So I personally think that's one of the main reasons and one of the main things I've been checking out as of recent that lets me know, okay, these are surging up in price right now. And also these sales right here. Take a look at this. But look at these sales. Look, size 8, $1,200. Look, size 4, $1,400. Even though one just sold for $282. These are surging up in price, in my opinion. People are starting to get much, much more comfortable with paying a lot of money on this sneaker right here. So if you think that some of these Travis Scott sneakers are not going to be going for $700, $800 in the future, brother, they already are going for more in some other regions. So I'm just letting you guys know I wanted to sound the alarm and really inform you guys that I think the sneaker is going to be a great hold to continue to hold them. I immediately regretted selling my pair yesterday and whatnot because they went for like straight market. Like they literally went for like $360 and size 9's at $350, and as you can see, in literally 2 weeks, it's going to be at $400. So yeah, I'm currently, oof, thank God I paid retail on those. But yeah, it's just, man, you know what I mean? Like I should have just held on to those. I do have a couple other ones that I did not sell on the stream and I'm holding on to. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like, this is one of those sneakers that I can almost guarantee to you will be going up in price this summer. If this sneaker was to be at $500 in all sizes at the end of the summer, aside from some of the larger sizes above size 11, I wouldn't be surprised. If size 9 was at 500, if size 6.5 was at like 550, if some of the other like smaller sizes, 8.5 maybe even was close to 500, it would not surprise me. The reason I'm saying that is because, again, there's just not many listed, and it's going to cause the prices to spike up in a little bit, in my personal opinion, because eventually, right, remember with this size right here, it's going to go, so these people are going to buy the 476 ones, and then someone's going to buy that one for 496, and assuming no other ones get listed, I mean, this is a very limited size, so probably will only be like one more that gets listed, right, and once that goes, we're going to be at 540 bucks, so that's going to be like a $70 rise within just a couple sales happening. So that's the main reason I want to let you guys know the Velvet Browns will be a good hold in my opinion. Some of those smaller sizes are starting to get more limited, along with some of the more popular sizes, 8.5, 9, 9.5. I'm not saying if you got a big size foot, you know, it's not a popular size, right? I'm just saying, let's think about the average sneaker size, right? More of the average sneaker size is like 9, 9.5, 10 globally. So those are going to be where more of the sales will be happening usually for a sneaker. But they're not going to be the sales at the higher prices, but we may see that change soon. And obviously right now with the Travis sneakers, right, this is a normal thing with Travis shoes where just some of the more popular or smaller sizes will go for more because they make less of them. I don't know why they do that, but it's just what it is. So if you've got big feet, Travis Scott sneakers are always a good go-to. Look, 13 being one of the cheaper sizes along with size 4. You ever see that? You ever see size 13 and 14 going for cheaper? No. So I don't want to say, if you got big feet, take advantage. Because yeah, this never happens. I do see it consistently though across some higher value pairs though. Some of those bigger sizes will sometimes be a bit cheaper, not with SB Dunk lows, but with some of those like Jordan sneakers. Hey, you got a chance. I'm just saying, $300 is not bad at all. I mean, you might be able to find one for like around $320 in your area, or like online, maybe on eBay. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like that. But my personal prediction is that, again, these are going to be spiking up in price soon. I've shown you guys the asks. I don't think there's many listed. I think it's going to create a bit of a shortage soon. And like, once again, these continue to consistently sell. It's just the prices will start consistently going up. Even check the charts recently. I think they've started to spike up a bit recently. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Yeah, look at this. 327 and look, 393. They've started to slowly go up in price. Again, I'm just trying to let you guys know. I've caught this recently and I wanted to bring it to y'all's attention. So if you got the Velvet Browns in under size 10, please keep more selling to me, you know what I mean? But don't be taxing, all right? But hey, I'll take care of it. I'll make sure it's, you know, held all nicely, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I think these are gonna end up doing really well. It's just everything is setting up for that to happen. So that's personally why I think that. But we're gonna end the screen recording right there. I gotta take care of my cat this morning. She's being a bit of a crazy girl. Not really, she's been pretty chill, but yeah, really that's everything I need to say about this sneaker right here, the Travis Scott Velvet Brown Lows. Let me know how y'all are feeling about this pair right here, and if you think it'll be going up in price. For me, I think it definitely has a good chance at going up in price. I mean, there's not many that are listed in some of those sizes, as I mentioned throughout the video, but yeah, I think it's also, again, with Travis shoes, you really can't go wrong with it being a hold too. It's popular, people are going to come back to it, and yeah, I think that's one of the main things that we can mention about this sneaker. So again, if you want to check out my Instagrams down below, always buying and selling here, or again, just some of the early pair content, things like that we post, other reels. If you just want to check it out there, feel free. It's also about my Instagram, or not my Instagram, my Whatnot Lives. I'm mentioning the same thing twice, but don't miss out the Whatnot Lives again. Sold these for a lot lower than I would like to yesterday, but if y'all want to get deals like that, things, just, you know, stay tuned, come chat with us, and yeah, feel free to do that. We're always dropping items. We did 125 plus yesterday, so it was a dope stream. And yeah, I mean, that's really what I can say about this sneaker right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that stream yesterday, and let me know your thoughts on this sneaker right here. Hopefully this is a good video for you guys. Again, just wanted to inform y'all, let y'all know about what I see on the sneaker right now. Don't forget us at Resale Vision down below, the undermarket sneakers we do on an almost daily basis. Again, we're always trying to provide that heat to you guys for less. So if that's what y'all enjoy, again, we'll maybe do some more of these soon. We have to see. I mean, they're hard to find, and they're also about to go up in price. So yeah, there's a bit of a shortage on the market for these right now. It's a bit hard to find them. So yeah, we tried to do some yesterday and whatnot to show some love, you know what I mean? But yeah, I should have just kept those. I think the reason I was keeping those is because they were my size, and I was like, you know what, maybe one day I'll just sell them for like $800 and then I'll be comfortable selling them. I did not do that. Whatnot. Oh well, it's okay, because we still made money on it. So I'm T. Thank you guys. I'll catch you on the next video tomorrow. And don't miss out on that. If you got any questions, leave them below too. I'll be sure to get back to you guys. I gotta hang out with my cat. She's being weird, dude. She's literally trying to fit her head under my door right now. I literally sometimes just need her to give me 10 minutes, and she won't give me 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It's like a kid. Thank God I don't have kids. All right. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Peace.